Hello and welcome. My name's Angie Holden and I'm the blogger behind The Country Chic Cottage. So you have your Cricut machine, the holiday season is approaching. What kind of handmade gift ideas can you make? Today I'm going to go over 10 personalized gift ideas that you can make with your Cricut machine. Now this video is sponsored by Cricut, however all projects and opinions are my own. Now these gift ideas are in no particular order and they are my 10 favorite personalized handmade gifts to give any time of the year, but especially the holiday season. However, there are so many more ideas that you can come up with for making handmade with your Cricut machine. So I would encourage you, before you even get started on this list of 10 gift ideas, to think about your gift recipient. What do they enjoy? What types of things do they love? What do they have in their home? What gifts have they enjoyed in the past? Think about them as you're going through this list so you can find the perfect handmade gift. So my first gift idea is shirts, because basically they're easy to make, one of my favorite things to make, and they are super easy to personalize. So you can make shirts with HTV and iron-on, or you can make shirts with infusible ink, both with your Cricut machine. All that's left is to decide what type of shirt to make. What does your gift recipient love? Do you want to put a monogram on it, a name? Do they love superheroes? Do they love certain colors? Think about what they would like on that shirt and personalize it to them, and I'm sure you'll come up with a winning idea. Next up is coasters, and it's only because I personally like to receive coasters as gifts, so I always assume everyone does. However, Cricut coasters are a great way to use infusible ink to make really permanent coasters that you can give as gifts. So infusible ink coasters are like one of my favorite things, and think about personalizing them with the design, a name, monogram, or even a zodiac symbol that represents their family. A unique idea that you might just implement for your holiday gift giving. Now, the zodiac symbol is not the only thing you can put on coasters, but I do think it's a really unique idea. Next up is mugs. So my favorite way to personalize mugs is with infusible ink and the Cricut mug press. However, you could add permanent vinyl to mugs as well and personalize them that way if for some reason you haven't gotten the mug press for yourself yet. Either way, again, you can add things to the mug that are personal to the person, initials, names, even, a mug for mom with the name mom on it. Whatever you think that your gift recipient will love, and even maybe a pair of best friends mugs so you and your friend both have a mug at the end of that and can share that memory together every morning when you drink your coffee. Next up is tote bags. Again, HTV or infusible ink, either one, and you can personalize it with whatever you want to put on it. Now this is a great place, in my opinion, both shirts really and totes, where that Cricut monogram maker comes in handy. You can add your monogram easily, come out with a monogram that looks amazing, and then add it to your tote. Or don't love monograms, then just add something fun to the front that your gift recipient will appreciate. Next up is tea towels. Again, you can make them any way you would like. Have a polyester tea towel, then why not add infusible ink? Or you can add HTV, you could stencil your design down, whatever you want. Just think about the gift recipient. Do they like funny things? Then add a funny quote to the dish towel. Maybe they really are the queen of the kitchen, then be sure to add that to a dish towel. Whatever design you think they'll enjoy, everyone literally can use a tea towel in their kitchen at any point in time. Next up is signs. So I love adding vinyl to a variety of signs for just about every occasion, and gift giving is no exception. So my favorite one that I've ever made is a grandma sign. So I added the words great grandma and then the names of each of the great grandkids to the sign with vinyl. This ended up being an amazing gift idea, and it was super easy. And the best part of this is you can make signs inexpensively. So if you have some wood at home, cut it up, stain it, and all of a sudden you're well on your way to a gift idea for very, very little cost. Next up is keychains. Grab that vinyl, cut it with your Cricut machine, and add it to an acrylic keychain. Now again, you can go with a theme, a cactus or something like that that your gift recipient loves. But this is another place where I run for the Cricut monogram maker because I love that new feature, and I really love adding monograms in vinyl to something like a keychain. You can skip the monogram portion, just add a name, perhaps a quote that's meaningful to the person that you're giving the gift to. However, monograms for me are the ultimate in personalized gift giving. Next up is Shadowboxes. Now this is a more time-consuming gift, especially if you have paper flowers to the inside. However, the thought behind it will really stand out when you give it to your gift recipient. So if you're wanting something super thoughtful and meaningful, a shadow box might just be the way to go. So personalize the front with their last name, first name, whatever, and then personalize the inside with paper flowers like in their favorite colors, and you'll end up with a gift that is 100% completely personalized for your gift recipient and something they will treasure for a very long time. And finally, number 10 is jewelry. So I love making jewelry with my Cricut machine, and I personally love using my Cricut maker and that engraving tip to make jewelry. So I've made everything from bracelets to necklaces and more with my Cricut maker and the engraving tip. You just grab those blanks, engrave them, and then in the case of something like the bracelet, you form it to be a bracelet with some special forming tools, and all of a sudden you have an amazing handmade gift with a quote on it that's specific to your gift recipient. Or even you can put their kids' names. You can add birthstones if you would like. There's so many options with personalizing jewelry and your Cricut maker machine. So now perhaps you saw something in those 10 gift ideas and you're like, I can't wait, I have to get started right now. Well, you're in luck. Scroll down, description below this video, and I'm going to have videos below that you can reference for creating each of the 10 gift ideas that I talked about. So this video would be hours long. I went in on how to create 10 different gift ideas right in the video. So in order to keep it a little bit shorter, I did the instructions for each of those in 10 different videos. So if you're on computer, scroll down, click show more. If you're on mobile, swipe up on the video or click the arrow to expand the description. Then find the video you want, click it, figure out how to make the personalized gifts with your Cricut machine, and then get started today. Now, if I had to choose which of these 10 gift ideas would I personally choose to make and give, I feel like the first one I mentioned, which was shirts, is a universal thing that basically anyone would want. Once you customize the shirt to your gift recipient, you can't go wrong with a shirt, right? Like everyone always needs a shirt. So for whatever occasion, whatever age, you could personalize a shirt. Some of the other gifts I mentioned might not be for smaller kids, but wearables always are. So onesies, shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, toddler shirts. There's so many different ideas for wearable things that you can make with your Cricut machine. And if you want to branch out from that, I mean, you can make a matching pair of sweatpants with H to V on them to match the shirt you made. So that would probably be my number one choice. There was a reason it was up there at the top with number 1. However, any of these gift ideas would be great for the gift recipient that you have in mind. So again, keep in mind who you're going to give this gift to, what they like, their favorite things, their favorite colors, their favorite sports teams, like all those different things that they love, and put that into a personalized gift that you make with your Cricut machine, and I know they're gonna love it. So if you're giving handmade this holiday season, be sure to break out your Cricut machine and get started early. I always get started too late, and then I don't get to finish all the handmade gifts that I have in mind. So get started early, break out your Cricut machine, and get started on those gifts. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up. If you have any questions about anything we covered, drop it in the comment section, ask away. If you haven't already, head on over to our YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. We have videos just like this one every single week, and trust me, you don't want to miss any of those. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.